Hello! Hello everyone, to whomever may be here. Hello Caesar Cyan. Hey Liz, I think you're gone now Liz. What the WTF, what the fudge? That's good, Chris. That's very good. I'm going to start using that. It's on my videos, hope you don't mind. Patent pending. What's up XOXO? Oh, how's everyone going? Man, I'm not saying it this time, Mike. I'm not saying it. Oh, shoot. Oh, snap. My good friend Mike just subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Mike. I think a lot of you guys could learn something from Mike, you know. Peeps, I am very excited about today. I've wanted to stream Breath of the Wild for a long time because, as you know, it's quite notably one of my all-time faves. Hang on, I'm going to grab my TV remote. That sounded really loud. Hold on. Oh, that's your avocado sign. What's up? Oh my god! Oh my goodness me! Oh fuck! XO with 5 gift subs in me. I haven't pushed any buttons yet. Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys, stop it! You're spoiling me. You're all too kind. You're gonna make me insufferable. Holy shit! Thank you guys so much, both of you. 5 gifted subs. Fuck, that's really, really nice of you guys. Thank you a lot. I actually, I was going to go on about subs and some money issues at the moment, but, you know, I guess clearly I don't need to. Fucking hell. 5 gifted subs equals 1 poem. Are we doing pub poems already? Did the chat want a poem? I'm also probably going to close my window because this is a loud ass fucking street I live on. I think I'm trying to... Jeez. Hello, Martin. Thank you very much. Oh my god, did you hear that? Who the fuck is that? Some arsehole just speeding up and down the street right outside. Thank you very much, Martin. Much appreciated. Big kiss for you. I'm trying to remember. I think I wrote another one quite recently. And I think I remember it being quite funny, but am I just completely misremembering that? Hang on. Let's go to the funny sad boy agenda. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Guys, I wrote a poem called Balls. Do you guys want to hear a poem about, you know, how else do you start off a Fudj stream other than with a poem? This is a poem and it's called Balls. Hope you enjoy. Balls! I love balls. I love the balls that you hit in pool, and I love the balls that you have near pools at the beach. I especially love Paul's balls. Paul's pool balls and pool balls. He owns a snooker bar near where I used to teach. I was a gym teacher. My favourite class? Dodgeball. Handling those balls got me all hot and bothered, ensuring that all of my students were clobbered by my balls. It's a ball bowling free-for-all. All of my students fall in this hall to my balls. I'm going balls to the wall, throwing balls off the wall. Some of the small balls and some of Paul's dodgeballs too. The school's gym budget ain't exactly through the roof. This is a hard one to read. Some find my love of balls rather dubious and question what makes my gym students so studious. Are you grooming these boys? They ask. Less of a teacher, more an associate? No! I snap back angrily. That would be wildly inappropriate. A love of spherical objects needn't be nefarious. I'm simply a man who delights in the various balls we're blessed with on this great blue ball of a world. But if my ball love concerns you so, I could give something else a whirl. Something close to as rounded would surely fit, as long as I could get my hands all over it. Ah! That'll do nicely. That does the trick. I no longer love balls as much as I love tits. That was Balls. Thank you very much. I'm sure you're all clapping on the other side of your screens right now. That was long. That was longer than I remember. Yeah, that was a poem about balls, but it ends up being about tits. So, hope that was worth the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Anyway, Breath of the Wild, huh? How about this video game? Something I need to ask of you guys, and I know I always do this, but please keep me posted on audio. Not just if it's like too loud and overbearing, and if my voice isn't good compared to the audio of the game, but also if you can't actually hear the audio or music or anything. The complication with my setup is that my TV and mic, I have, had to be quite close to each other, and I don't actually think I have a little headphone port in my microphone because there is an echo. There's always going to be a bit of an echo, which I apologise. There's not really much I can do about that. There's always going to be a bit of an echo in the game audio, I think, because it echoes like through my mic. I do have a headphone port in my mic, but I don't totally know if that works when streaming console games, because there's like 3 different output like devices or things, sources of the sound. It's complicated. It makes my head spin a little bit, and I'm not good at this sort of thing. So please just keep me updated on audio. There probably is a way. Is there just no sound? There probably is a way that I can get it to not echo at all. But I think I'd probably be better off just making it reasonable. Fly! 14,000, thank you very much for the Prime. Much appreciated. Can't think of a better way to spend your Bezos money than on your boy Fudj. Also, whoever said great video yesterday, thank you very much. Oh my god. Ree as well, thank you so much. You guys are all such sweethearts. Thank you. Christ, I can't remember. I don't know how long it's been since I played this game. I think it's been 3 years. I actually I didn't play Breath of the Wild when it came out. Fun little fact. I like Zelda, but I've never been a huge Zelda super fan. And I just wasn't really that fussed about playing Breath of the Wild right away. So I played it for the first time in I think 2019, almost exactly 3 years ago. Because I remember it was September. I don't know why. I was at uni. I know that much.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
This game's a fucking classic, baby. Stone cold. One thing I remember about this game is that it's got kind of a surprisingly slow start in that you don't get the parasail cloth thing for a while. So we're going to be fucking around just kind of living off the fat of the lamb for quite some time. But that's okay. I'm really excited to be playing this and just kind of hang out and chill. I think I mentioned before that I was considering doing a 3-heart challenge or some kind of self-imposed thing that I do every time I die. But I don't know. I don't want to do any bells and whistles or gimmicks. I just want to enjoy myself, especially fresh off of having played Dark Souls 1 and 2 all the way through on stream for the first time this year. Maybe I just need to chill the fuck out for a bit. You know what I was mostly thinking about? I was mostly thinking about Thunderblight Ganon. I remember that fight being quite tough in general. I'm just thinking doing that on 3 hearts I think would make me want to fucking kill someone. Also, the Switch Pro Controller feels really weird in my hands after a good few months of, not even a good few months, like a month or 2 of playing Elden Ring and playing Xbox games.
That is a Sheikah slate.
That's a Sheikah slate.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
That's an iPhone, Zelda. Get with the times. It's got Snapchat on it. I'm gonna send some hilarious snaps to my friends. I just got one. Ah, it's a dick pic. Oh no, sorry, it's just telling me that I got the Sheikah slate. How big do you guys think Ganondorf's dick is? I think it's probably packing. There's a pack of that does look quite a lot like a pack of Hearthstone cards. It's like a Mean Streets of Gadget Zone or something. On the note of Hearthstone, how many of you in the chat right now are real Fudj fans? And have already watched yesterday's videos. Huh? Video. It's been up for exactly 24 hours. It's a big doozy. And dare I say, it's getting rave reviews. Dare I say it's the talk of the town. Oh god, yeah. Honestly, I'm going to suck at this game for a bit because genuinely, this feels really weird from an Xbox controller. The stick in particular feels really sensitive to me. Maybe that's just me. Shrimp dick energy. Are you scared that Tears of the Kingdom will live in the shadow of Breath of the Wild? I've watched the I have watched the video early by subbing to Fudge's Patreon. Now that's a fucking great decision right there. That's a decision and a half you made right there, Annoying Flow. Whenever I have videos done early now, guys, I just release them on Patreon. For Patreons of any tier, you can be the most miserly fucking cheapskate imaginable. You can give me £1 a month, practically insulting, practically calling me a stupid cunt, and you can watch my video 6 hours early. By the way, thank you for giving me £1 a month if you do that. It's actually very nice of you, and I really appreciate it. What happened to the Monster Hunter Rise video? I can't find it anywhere. I actually answered this in a stream a while ago. It's a bit of a weird one. I really like that video. However, I say something very stupid in it. And while very few people have called me out on it, I kind of hated it. And I kind of hated that it was just there existing on my channel. Does it not look with those shadows like I'm wearing... It looked like I was wearing leggings. It looked like Lick was wearing little tights.
Our light.
Yeah.
Must shine
In that video,
again.
I basically suggest that Japan, like, I think an exact quote from me is, Japan can be proud of their history, and, like, they haven't got as many skeletons in their closet in their history as, like, Britain or Germany, you know, and they probably don't have as many skeletons in their closet as Britain or Germany, but it's like I kind of forgot about the whole World War II thing. You know? Oh, look at this. Oh, your influence, Breath of the Wild. So many games have tried to do this moment again. And I don't know what they're fucking doing. They haven't earned it like she has. Look at her. No one has done this bit like Breath of the Wild yet. Not even Elden Ring. Elden Ring's fucking huge and has 5 years in Breath of the Wild. And I looked at the world and I was like, cool. But this shit right here, baby. You might be pleased to know, Battery AAA, however, that my plan for my next video... Can't believe I'm doing this. Spoiling you guys already. That's right, jump is X. Okay. My next video planned is going to be basically a however many minutes long gush about Monster Hunter World and why I love it and why it's one of my favourite games ever. I'm just going to fucking nerd out about why that game fucking goes. Okay. That's right, it just auto-quit for me. Yes. Oh. There's a harsh reminder right there, guys. That was like a fucking bullet to the skull right there. I'm instantly reminded. That's right. That happens. That didn't happen in Elden Ring. We're definitely back in Breath of the Wild. For the record, I think I've said this in my video on Breath of the Wild from a long time ago. I think the weapon durability is fine. I don't have an issue with it. I dare say I like it. What do I do this for again? What is the... Is that just to teach me that I can in fact push rocks? Okay. I learned an important lesson. You know what, man? The Switch, you know, visual fidelity may not be its thing. But goddamn, this game just still looks incredible, I think. It's probably still one of the best looking games on the Switch. Am I crazy for thinking that? Oh, it's so tranquil. So serene. I want to live here. How's the sound, by the way, guys, so far? Sound seem okay? No.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I'm playing on Pro Controller, so none of these prompts quite line up. That's right, this is a bit nostalgic. And I can't set beacons yet, right? So they just want me to... Sounds good? Awesome. That's right, I can crouch. Have you guys heard what the King of Hyrule in this game sounds like in... I think it's Italian Breath of the Wild? It's there's a scene later where he's gonna like glide down to me with the paraglider thing, and he makes a noise. But in the Italian one, it's fucking amazing. I'll see if I can. You know what? An impression won't do it justice. That's right. I just walk up and take his fucking baked apple. I beg your pardon. What a joker. What a joker! Bye. I don't care about old people, fuck you. You voted Tory. Speaking with a strange old man, truly such an awful use of your time. Brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this. Bye. I can't believe I've never done that before. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Fuck you. I ain't got time for fucking old people. You'll be dead soon. I'll take this axe. That might never do, though. Alright, now I've got an axe, I feel comfortable talking to him. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! You fancy yourself the strong silent type 8 pie. Please let me know if I may be of service. What is he actually holding? He's holding like a lantern on like a horn? Oh, it's this walking stick. Of course it is. Right? I've just never really looked at it before. That's very economic. Very smart of you, old man. They have the have a lantern and a walking stick that you can carry at the same time with one hand. It's very good. What is this place? This is the Great Plateau, according to legend. This is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Look at the fucking schnoz. His nose. That's a royal nose right there. That's what you get from inbreeding. It's like Prince Harry's baldness. Oh, Prince William, I mean. Prince Harry's gingerness. That temple there long ago was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Hope you have a nice day, King. Thank you very much, Anditio. I love that whoopajif. That's very good. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it's sat abandoned in a state of decay. It's my headcanon that the dialogue is in character with Link and he's actually really sarcastic and sassy. I always view Link as a bit of an idiot. I think they, with like his facial expressions and some of his noises, I think he's a bit of a himbo. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Like, have you guys played Skyward Sword? How many of you guys have played Skyward Sword? Because I feel like they especially make him out to be a bit of a fucking idiot in Skyward Sword. What are you doing? Relaxing by the fireside. Although I need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. You know what? If you guys play Skyward Sword, I need you guys to solve a debate for me. Actually, my friend Good Chicken is a Mogma hater. He thinks they're cringe and he doesn't like them. And I love the Mogmas. Do you guys remember the Mogmas? They're basically the replacement for Gorons in that game. Some acorns. Big Yass 7878. Congratulations on your raising taste. Well done. Yeah, Gorons are in Skyward Sword. I say that. There's one Goron. There's a Goron in Skyward Sword who's like a recurring character. He's like a traveller or an explorer or something. And he's cool, but there's not like a race of them, as far as I can tell. And so instead, at the kind of fire, lava, mountain place, the volcano area that there is in every Zelda game, there's a new species of lads called the Mogmas. And I really like them. I think they're great, and I think I like them more than the Gorons. That might be a hot take, but Good Chicken's a Mogma hater. He says they're cringe and he hates them. How do we? What's the verdict, chat, for Skyward Sword players on Mogmas? Okay, how do I draw my weapon again? Just the attack button. Okay. They're kind of like they're like big mole guys. They burrow underground, but they've got like a vaguely kind of punk, Mad Maxy vibe or aesthetic to them. They're fucking idiots, all of them, but they've got like mohawks and like what looks like vague eyeliner, and some of them have really silly hair, and they burrow underground and they pop up and say hi to you and stuff, and they're just great. I like them a lot. Hey, it's a booker. It's a boko. It's a boko man. Can I lock on again? Is there a lock on button? That's right. Yeah. Of course there's a lock on button. It's Breath of the Wild, baby. Why would there not be? Imagine there not being a lock on button. What was I thinking? But Coblin. How are you? What's up, Big Yes? I'm good, thanks. I am very busy and quite stressed lately. Got a lot going on, you know, like if I'm not making a video, I'm streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm writing for hard drive. I'm not writing for hard drive, I'm making a video, you know? And still not really making enough to cover my rent and bills. But I don't want to like make people feel. I don't make people. It's the left bumper. Okay. Left bumper and Y to attack. What's so exciting about playing this game again, after such a long time away, is that, and especially after coming off playing so much Xbox One or Series X, I should say, it almost feels like first time all over again. That's right, I can throw weapons. Is audio game desynced from video for anyone else? It might be the Echo. Dreddy 2K. I was very busy today and I didn't get a lot of time to like test stuff, so I will hopefully sort any audio issues. Maybe not by tomorrow, maybe by tomorrow, but almost definitely by next week. Some Hylian trousers. Might want to do a low effort, easy money stream highlights channel to fund your main channel. Thing is, that's a lot of time and effort on my part. Like an hour long little compilation thing of gameplay footage takes genuinely close to 24 hours to render, during which I can use my PC, but it's not really smart to. And like to splice it all up and to go back through the Twitch VOD, it's actually, you'd be surprised. It's a lot of effort doing it the only way I can do it, at least anyway. Hey, it's an innocuous looking spider robot. I'm sure they would be good friends of mine if they were to animate suddenly. I forgot to actually respond to the person asking earlier if I'm worried that Tears of the Kingdom will live in the shadow of Breath of the Wild. My response to that would be, if it does, then that's because it deserves to. And that's not going to tarnish Breath of the Wild's greatness, you know? If it's better than Breath of the Wild, amazing. Might be my new favourite game ever. If it isn't, then I still have Breath of the Wild. You know? Obviously, I would like it to be good. But if I'm worried specifically about it living in the shadow, no, I don't think so. Especially given that they've had 6 years, right? I remember thinking, because they said before that Breath of the Wild was pretty much going to be built. Sorry, Tears of the Kingdom, which we just knew was the sequel to Breath of the Wild at the time, was going to be built with the same map. I can't make this yet, can I? Right? Oh shit. That's right. The button jump actually means like jump up a bit higher while you're climbing. I can't get up here yet, can I? I don't think. No. Just got to go in. Yeah, they initially said that they were going to make a game with the same map as Breath of the Wild, right? And they announced it in, I think, 2019. So I remember thinking, like, fuck, getting used to the controls is going to take a bit. I remember thinking like, okay, it's going to be kind of a bit of a Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time situation, where like it's not super ambitious, and it's definitely very much using the assets of its predecessor, but it's going to take it in a different direction, you know, especially because the initial trailer had kind of a bit of a horror vibe, a bit of a creepy vibe. And I would have been fine with that. That would have been really cool. I'd have no problem with that. But now that it's been 6 years, I think I would suspect that design-wise, it probably started out like that, and then they got really ambitious midway through, and were like, actually, we're gonna go ham and make a crazy, crazy sequel, you know? Oh fuck! Ah, oh, hi, good chicken. Hello. I was talking about you. I was talking about our opinions on the Mogmas from Skyward Sword. I was talking about how much I love them and how much you don't like them. I just threw my fucking axe. Why can't I equip that? Was that... Oh god. It's already equipped. Right. Yes. That's correct. I'd like the axe back, please. I think, not that I've played Hollow Knight, but I suspect that almost the exact same thing has happened to Silksong. I think they were initially making it as like kind of a small little, almost like a spin-off thing, or a, you know, a kind of a whatever. Like, hey, it's a sequel, but it's mostly the same, and it's got a lot of the same stuff. And I reckon halfway through they got really ambitious and were like, actually, let's go stupid, sicko, crazy mode and make a big badass sequel that will take us a lot longer. That happens, you know. That happens to all creatives. I think oftentimes you start work on like a really small creative project, thinking, hey, I'm going to do a nice little thing. And then before you know it, it's sprawled out in every single possible direction. And you want to do, as a writer, like as someone who's ever tried to write stories, every time I try and write a story, I'm like, this is nice. I'm going to write a nice little focused story. And then like a day or two in, like 2 or 3 days in, I'm like, I'm going to do everything I've ever wanted to do with fiction in this one story. And then I don't finish the story. Because fuck doing all that. You know? So what did this statue say again? I prayed it. Writers will be able to relate. They're not what I'm talking about. The goddess statue smiles upon you. Okay, that's weird because she's a statue. I don't know how she's doing that. Just taking a sip, don't mind me. Silksong straight up started as Hollow Knight DLC. Well, guess I'm the smartest man in the world. Okay. Nothing else for me here, I don't think. I'll take this pot. There's a pot here. Ah, drop my pot. Okay, the kick. Yes, I completely forgot about the Kickwheeze. I think, okay, my hot take was that I think I like the Mogmas more than I like Gorons. And I like Gorons, don't get me wrong, but I really like the Mogmas. And I think we would all be endeared to them more if they were allowed to show up in more games, but they were a Skyward Sword thing only. The Kickwheeze, on the other hand, are just unconditionally goated. They're the fucking best. I completely... Especially the Elder, obviously. He is one of the best characters in Zelda history. Cool. Fuck, I love the fucking kick wielder. You know who I don't love in Skyward Sword? Is the weird seahorse people who they made replace the Zoras. I don't even really care for the Zoras, to be honest. I just, Oh, we have no arrows. Yeah. Do you hear that, guys? It's the bad take police coming in. I'm going to arrest you guys. You don't like Mogmas. I feel very unconfident in combat right now. Like I say, I've been playing nothing but Elden Ring for the past month. I say that. I finished Firewatch last night, actually. That was an interesting game. It was only like 5 hours long, so I finished it in 2 sessions. How Long to Beat told me it was 3 hours. They were fucking lying. It was not 3 hours. Okay, I remembered that they die in one headshot. And now I'm no longer intimidated by combat. Fuck, what was that it just told me? What button to switch bows quickly? Fuck, someone tell me. What did it just tell me? No, don't throw the... Fuck, how did it tell me to switch bows quickly? Whatever. Doesn't matter, nothing matters. We're gonna fucking die soon, aren't we? You know what I'm saying, chat? What's the fucking point? What's the point of anything? Important question, chat. Who's my favourite character in Breath of the Wild? Hmm? Who's my favourite character in this game? Someone sold me. Someone soul read me. The bird with the instrument? Cass? Nope. It's not Cass. I've got a top 3. I'll accept any of. I'll accept any of the guesses. Rivali? No. Sidon? No. B? Don't even remember what that is. Unless you're referring to B. I'm going to assume you're saying Beedle and give you guys a point for that. Beedle's not my favourite character, but he's in my top 3. In Breath of the Wild, yes. I do fucking love Beedle. I completely forgot about this tower, that you make it pop out the fucking ground. Not Sidon. I'm going to tell you guys, my number 1 favourite character, my number 2 is Hudson. The Terrytown side quest guy. He cracks me the fuck up. He kills me. He reminds me a lot of my flatmate. Hudson fucking kills me. I think he's so funny. But my actual favourite character in Breath of the Wild is Segin. Can anyone tell me who Segin is without looking it up? I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds. Someone in chat tell me, to prove that you're not looking it up, someone tell me within the next 30 seconds who Segin is. Segin D's nuts. That's not an answer. So spelled with 2 G's. Oh, we got. Oh my god, we have a true Breath of the Wild fan in the chat. Well done, Ree. Very impressive. That's some encyclopedic knowledge right there. He's my favourite character in the whole fucking game. If I recall, he's in. Hang on. I could have believed that you were a wimp. This is, honestly, everything surrounding Ganon is like my one bit of beef with this game. Even this right here, I don't think is like, I don't know. The music is really shit. The music that accompanies this cutscene, I don't feel threatened at all. This sounds like something that would play in like a PC Minesweeper game from the fucking 90s. Anyway, yes. Segin, if I recall, is intentionally shocking himself with a shock arrow. I think because he wants to like build up an immunity to impress a girl, impress Mipha or something. Mipha's dead, isn't she? He's trying to impress someone by just shocking himself over and over again with a shock arrow, and he makes this fucking amazing noise every time he touches it, and he just like he yelps every time he touches it, but he keeps doing it, and the animation is beautiful because you can see his fingers trembling every time he reaches out to touch it. I just think it's fucking great. Comedy gold. So yes, and I'm not even usually big on Zoras. I think they're a bit uncanny and weird, and I don't know, but that one Zora in this game fucking kills me. This bit. Okay. The only noise he made was he went, "Oh!" I'm gonna show you guys. You guys need to hear this guy from Italy. Hold up. Italian old guy in. And if you haven't heard this, prepare yourselves. Yeah, hang on. We're gonna switch over real quick. I really hope none of you guys have seen this before. Okay, prepare yourselves. This is what he sounds like. In case you weren't hearing that, I'll go again. Was that hearable? I don't know what my window audio is at right now. I'm gonna play it one more time. Why is it so long? Oh, it's fucking good. Man, I love shit like that. Hyrule King getting over a breakup, that is actually what it sounds like. It sounds like he's he's flying away from his wife divorcing him. And he's just landed and he's still thinking about it. He's not ready for this conversation. Oh, it's good. My, it would seem we have quite the what here? Watch it, eh? We're not like that anymore, buddy. Alright, I get that you're old. Jesus. I'm white anyway. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Would you not mind me asking? Did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Yeah, and a disembodied voice started talking to me. I'm gonna play it cool. You're old. I don't like old people. Fun fact about me, chat, is that I'm literally ageist and I just don't like old people by virtue of their existence. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. Yeah, he's a royal. He can fuck himself. I tell you guys, the day the Queen died, the hard drive pitch group was going crazy. I'm very sad that I didn't get to write an article about the Queen dying. I had some great ones too. Sure they do, sure. Have you by chance forgotten to take your antipsychotics? What if he's really understanding of mental health? He's like, people with ADHD have a tendency to see giant monsters floating around the castle. Foolish. Head over. No such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Here we go, the Tory. Everybody's got to work for work. Ah, fuck off. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? This game's UI is gorgeous as well. Something that people don't talk about enough, but the little banner that comes up when you get like a side quest or whatever is just really nice. And I like it a lot. I think it's quite groovy. Oh! Oh! Hey, Cynical, sorry, did that blow anyone else's fucking sound up? Why was that one so loud? None of the others are that loud. Jesus. Thank you so much, Cynical. I'm glad to see you back. I also nearly had a heart attack. Did that blow anyone else's sound up? Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, the big fucking orange thing. Also, this game uses art direction very smartly. This game uses orange and blue very smartly. Am I right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Towers and shrines. Graphics are rarely ever as important as art direction, guys. Remember that. I would think such a place might have some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Looks like a fucking Santa's grotto. Well, that's a shame. I like orange. I think orange is a cool colour. Another question, chat. What's my favourite colour? How well do you know me? Or how well can you tap into my psyche? Nope. I keep pushing... This is the lock-on button. Yeah, get parried, buddy. I'm gonna start needing these pretty soon. No, I keep pushing the Elden Ring lock on button out of force of habit. Come on, I can kill 3 bokoblins without dying, right? I haven't regressed that much. That was a sneak attack, apparently. It definitely does help them stand out in all conditions. I didn't ask. Okay, sorry. That's a very good point. Blue is the least common colour in nature, so it makes them stand out. That's an excellent point. God, my chat is so smart. I bet they're hot too. I bet everyone in chat is really fucking sexy. Nice. I will start using that. Yeah, the start of this game is surprisingly brutal. I remember there being a lot of compilations of people dying. Also, it's red, yeah. Ree had the advantage because she knows me. But red is... I think red is very underrated. Red as a colour can be used to convey so many things. And I think that's cool. It can be violence and anger. It could be love. It could be ketchup. It could be KFC. What a versatile colour. Incredible. We could all learn. Who's it? Sanguine? What is sanguine? Isn't that? Is that not? Does sanguine not have blood connotations? Is that not red? Our first open world problem presents itself, chat. How do we make it across the bridge? Yeah, I wasn't naming all the things it represents, you bimbo. I was just giving some examples. It represents a lot of things. How can it be underrated if it's my favourite colour? Well, that's because everyone's favourite colour is blue or purple. Or maybe pink. Ain't a lot of redheads like us out there anymore, Flo. We're a dying breed, just like the goofy guys. Everyone's part of the blue crew. The redheads are all dying out. Like and subscribe if you're a redhead, chat. Purple is a nice colour. I just feel like everything that I liked that was purple has been ruined for me. That's a really weird thing to say, but now that I think about it, I think it's true. As a kid growing up, Spyro was my favourite video game. You know, it's the most nostalgically important thing to me. And he's dead. He's fucking dead, guys. I associate purple with when Saints Row got bad. Because I really liked Saints Row 2 and I didn't like Saints Row 3. And I suspect you guys might be familiar with this person, but when I was a kid I also used to watch a lot of... confession, I used to watch a lot of PokeTubers. and there was a certain Pokemon YouTuber who I was really into, and all of his branding was purple, and he'd often go on about how much he loved purple in his videos, and then he was outed as a pedophile. Fucking modern YouTuber. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. That was a hell of a year on the internet. Game that uses red very well, Elden Ring, by the way. Because Scarlet Rot in that game is scary AF, and Caelid is scary AF. That's right, Magnesis. I forgot about all the I didn't even think about all the crazy physics shit I can do. Yep. Oh. I love how they play that sound as if I solved a puzzle. Well done. Good stuff. Yes, that was it, Battery AAA. He was very big. He was like the biggest one, I think. And then it came out that he was a pretty disgusting, controlling person. And then watching back all of his stuff, you kind of realise, like, oh man, it feels really obvious that this dude had issues. You know? Not like me. I've never had an issue in my fucking life. What am I carrying this around for again? Bam. Bam. Imagine someone getting stuck in that puzzle. Well, do you guys remember the big fuss about that one game journalist who played Cuphead? And oh my god, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. It's going to take a while to unlearn this habit from Elden Ring. Do you guys remember that one game journalist who basically became infamous for how bad he was at Cuphead? He literally couldn't like jump over a wall, much less do all the shooting and stuff. That game journalist, his name is Dean Takahashi. He's had quite the career since. He is a big NFT simp. He's been making a lot of articles about like, you know, the metaverse and the potential of NFTs and stuff. And his latest hit was this big Saudi Arabian company are making big investments into video games recently. And he basically put out an article that was like, to paraphrase, it pretty much was like, hey, I know there's a lot of human rights violations and concerns going on with the Saudi Arabian government, but this is exciting because they have a lot of money. They could probably make some great games. And he's been getting fucking roasted for it on social media. He's just an expert in having the worst fucking takes humanly possible. And he clearly sucks at games. Like, he doesn't have a clue what he's talking about. He's clearly like a businessman who cares about the ones and twos and the numbers and has no appreciation for the actual artistry, you know? Wow, I've proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Dalsim. I will teach you how to block an overhead. I also have a magnifying glass on my forehead. Yeah, the Cuphead journalist scandal is very funny. Saudi Prince himself has funded Blizzard and Activision. I think I knew that somewhere in my mind's eye, but my mind has been very, very preoccupied with China as of late. I've already been called a sinophobe or a sinophobe. It's the word for like someone who's like China-phobic, I guess. I've already been called that in the comment section of yesterday's video. I don't know why I keep saying. Omen Ao is an anagram of Enuma. I actually did not know that, but that's... Yeah, that's correct. So it is. Wow, Chris. You're so smart. Did you think of that all yourself? I bet you did. I bet you realised that on your own. Yeah, the thing is, like, there's a part in that video where I say that I feel bad for the Chinese Hearthstone players because I'm sure that they're... Oh! I'm gonna make that fucking noise every time this guy shows up. How did you know? Clairvoyance. Nice. Yeah, I even said in that video that I'm sure that the Chinese Hearthstone players, not all of them agree with the actions of their government, and I feel bad for them as a result. I'm making it very clear that just because I think the Chinese government is evil, that doesn't mean I think that all Chinese people are evil. Obviously, I don't think that because I'm not a fucking idiot. But, there are some fucking idiots on the internet with literally zero reading comprehension, so... Yeah, this was not the fucking deal, buddy. That's right. I remember the shrine, like in my first playthrough, getting to the shrine in the little snowy mountain part that we're going to soon. Gave me a bit of trouble. But that's because I missed the really obvious path into it. So, yeah. Let's go here. Yeah, when we get to talk to this guy properly, you guys like Yanglish accents. We're gonna hear some major fucking Yanglish when this guy starts talking in the cutscene. Oh, you bought a Spiritfarer. Is that Ember or Embry? I think it's Ember, isn't it? Is that? Would you like to be referred? Oh my god, how did you get here? My neighbours are gonna fucking hate me. How did you leave an old man his secrets? Embry, understood. Yeah, you bought Spiritfarer because of the video. That's great. I'm really glad to hear it. I think you'll have a great time. Anyone who likes good games will like Spiritfarer. I do know about the scope because I've misclicked it about 16 times already. All right, so this immediately is where the art direction like stands out, because look, it's orange. It's so obvious. It's so immediately noticeable. You know. Why isn't the Italian laugh your sub notification yet? That's a fucking amazing idea, Flo. Shit, I should get on that, shouldn't I? And then there's one more. Right there. Okay. Is it quicker to just teleport somewhere again? Well, I should pin them. Regardless. Forget there's like a gyroscope in my Pro controller, so it's got a bit of motion control going on. Very weird. I don't know why I didn't pin that other one when I first looked at it. Yeah, this one. This one has given me trouble before. You bought Monster because of the video. Well, I might be convincing you to buy World pretty soon, because I don't even like Rise as much as I like World. And I'm going to tell you why. Pretty soon. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming this 3 times a week now, from here on out. Not counting this week, because I'm starting. After this week, my schedule, if you will, It's going to be Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. I'll be live every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at the same time I started today, which was 7 o'clock my time, an hour ago, basically. Yeah. So I hope you guys look forward to it. I'll be doing that until the game is done. Also, the Mario movie trailer is in how long? An hour and 20 minutes? I think it was at 9:20, wasn't it? Or some weird time like that. Again, my time. How long is it away to you guys? I think it's an hour and 20 minutes, isn't it? Because I will be watching that. Obviously. Oh, stamina. Oh, stamina. $9.05. Really? It's $9.05. God, I remember this place. This place is almost nostalgic to me. Has anyone ever figured out what that weird fucking woohoo noise is that you hear every so often? Is that supposed to be an owl? Because that's one of the mysteries about this game that I never managed to figure out. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The woohoo. I think that's an owl. What I just heard there, that's like a proper hoot. But there's every so often you just hear that noise, and I don't know what the fuck it is. It sounds a bit like Beetle, but oh, found a glitch. That was very quiet at the time. If I recall, all of the Guardians wake up at this place at some point, right? Some creep calling out to you from the grass. Don't say that, I'm uncomfortable. That's right, there's a skeleton, isn't there? No. It is going to take me longer than I expected to unlearn the muscle memory from Elden Ring, I tell you guys. I do actually want another Traveller's Sword, not none of this shit. I love how the arms still wriggle on the floor. Such a cool little touch. Might buy Spiritfarer as well. I pretty much only play indie games on Nintendo these days, so I appreciate your shout out to buy indie games. Hell yeah, baby. There's very, very little that really excites me nowadays, aside from indie games and Nintendo and stuff. Some of the studios that Xbox own, I think, are really cool, but they haven't actually made anything cool just yet. But I'm sure they will. Like, I want to see what Obsidian are doing. Well, I know they're doing Avowed. I want to see what Double Fine do next. I'm interested if Crash and Spyro can be free again after Microsoft get them from Activision. Free my mans. Free him. So it is actually 9:05. Can anyone else confirm that for me? An hour and 5 minutes from now. I am Jabaji. This is my bombs, isn't it? Yeah. Rayman is being held hostage, yes, but I've heard, I don't know if you guys have heard the rumblings, but there might have been some sus stuff around his creator. Was it Michel Ancel? He's French, so like Mikhail? I don't know. Whatever his name is, he's gone from Ubisoft now, has been for a while, and he was accused of quite a few things. So maybe they're kind of just wanting to like bury Rayman with him, which would be very sad if so. But yeah. Shit. That's okay. Yes. Oh, hey, Ree. Have fun in Stardew Valley. Yeah, I think they can do like little things with him, but I don't think they're going to make any like full new games with him, you know? Oh, well, you'll be glad to know, Flo. now that I was finally able to afford an Xbox Series X and have Game Pass, I've actually downloaded the Outer Wilds. So I have it. Ready to play whenever. Hold up. I want it. I've heard a lot of good things about the Outer Wilds from a lot of people whose opinions I respect. So I want to play it sometime when like I've got like a real clear head, you know? When I've got a lot of time and space to kind of really take it all in. As I said, I've been playing Firewatch the last 2 days. After I played Elden Ring, I played Dead Cells and Firewatch. And to be honest, Dead Cells... that's okay. Dead Cells hasn't really convinced me. I don't know, just not really for me, I don't think. I can tell it's good, but it just wasn't really, you know, I don't know. I've come to realise that I hate looking at maps in video games, which I realise is kind of ironic, saying, you know, playing Breath of the Wild, but if a game makes me look at a fucking map, especially if it makes me check it frequently and go back and forth, I am inclined to like that game a lot less. I don't like a fucking map checking motherfucking game. Don't make me look at a fucking map. Alright? Just don't. Which I also did a lot of in Firewatch, and it was the worst part of the game. Forgot about these fucking pistons. All the physics stuff this game does is so cool. Oh, hang on, I want to pick that up, don't I? What do I want to do with this again? I know I want to launch a bomb into that. Some of the Takeshi's Castle Last mechanisms and all the crazy stuff this game. That's right, you drop these in slots, don't you? So there should be like a little hole for this. Yeah, all the physics stuff this game does just blows me away. Still, 5 years later, like nothing's topped it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, see, little shoots like this. This shit's really cool. I mean, look at that. I actually could have done that better. How neat a cool little puzzle is this? Huh? Hey, weird question, but as you're talking about indie games, have you ever played Dusk or Ultra Kill? Or hang on. I haven't. But I'm not opposed to it. I actually, you know, COD had me convinced for a while, and just the general first-person shooter craze had me convinced that I didn't like FPSs. But actually I do like FPSs when they're good and fun. I love Doom 2016. I like Doom Eternal, I don't love it. I love Team Fortress 2, that's obviously one of my favourite games ever. So I'm not opposed to a good old bit of boomer shooting every so often. A game I actually really want to play. What is the purpose of this? What do I have this for again? Hang on. Because this is just the end, right? There must be an optional thing that I'm missing. Why would this be here? Did they hear my poem earlier? Why have you given me a ball? Does the game just know how much I love them? That one's just there to show how you can throw stuff around? Okay, that is weird. That is a bit of a weird decision. I guess at this point in the game, you haven't seen that you can put those things in little slots, right? So you don't think anything of it. That's one of those things that's weird in a repeat playthrough, because I know I'll eventually be doing those things all the time. But there, I guess it makes sense. Your Team Fortress video got me into your vids, to be honest. Damn, yeah, that was the only video I've made in over a year that got over 50,000 views. That was the best performing video I've made in the past year or so. Even longer than that was August last year. I have not made a video since August last year that got over 50,000 views. Don't think one's got over 40 actually. Yeah, I have 50k subs, so yeah, weirdness. Like this latest video, it's maybe too early to say because it's only been 24 hours, but like it's doing okay, you know. This was kind of a Hail Mary from me, like okay, the algorithm wants fucking video essays, I'll do a fucking video essay. You happy now, algorithm? Well, apparently not. It's doing fine, but for the sake of my fucking rent and bills, I need something to blow up again sometime soon, you know? Oh shit. That's right, it wakes up as soon as you leave. I remember now. It's all good. Oh, it's not all good. It's largely bad, even. That's okay. Isn't the whole channel about video essays? No. I was trying to do other stuff, you know, the World's Worst Review and the Lame Design Conference and all this other stuff. Shorter, funnier stuff. Thank you, Zeroin. I'm glad you... yeah, they're my favourite thing. I much prefer... frankly, you know, I much prefer making them over... over anything else. Well, I much prefer making them over video essays. Well, you know, man's got to do what man's got to do. I can just warp out here, right? No need to be here. No, I'm still kind of... I'm closer now to this than I would be otherwise. Here at the old Onion Bargee Shrine. What's up, Liz? How's it going? It's that one up there. I'm glad people really like the latest video though. You know, obviously, even if it's not my favorite thing to do, doesn't mean I don't try. You know, I still put a lot of effort into it. I just think fundamentally, it is easier and a bit less impressive than the like the kind of wordplay and comedy writing of the World's Worst Review, which is my favorite thing. I love words. I think words are cool. I like jokes. I like speaking like a weird little man. I like talking like a proper fucking weirdo. Ugh. My ass is out from this chair. What is that over there again in the beyond the bokoblins? What is that again? I don't feel like I recognise that at all. Oh, it's just a little cave with some barricades, right? Yeah. I have no idea how that's still here. Don't break me down. Bury me, bury me. Oh, he's got a fucking shield. Whatever. The animals are leaving us. What am I doing with these? That for sure. Fuck it, that worked. Okay, it's the... oh my god, you crazy person. It's the left bumper to lock on. It is not the right control stick. It is the left bumper. You are not playing Elden Ring, you silly himbo. Asinine. Stupid, sexy, handsome, gorgeous young man. Well, what are you waiting for, Chris? As soon as this... oh my god. Put the bomb away, Link. As soon as the stream's over, get on that shit, toots. Nice. You guys will have to forgive me if at one point during the stream I kind of go quiet for a minute because we find out which hard drive headlines have been approved on Thursday nights. So I'm watching that like a hawk. Trying to find out if any of my pitches got approved. Did a couple of pitches that I'm pretty proud of this week. Just drop it. I remember this game's controls are really good, but there's a lot to them. There's a lot that you can do, and so it occasionally gets a bit overwhelming, especially when you're playing a game for the first time after a while. Stamella shroom. Some bee honey. Some bomb arrows. To an independent gaming magazine. Oh, are you the someone introduced me to A Profound Waste of Time. Was that you, Flo? Was that? I think it might have been you, right? I remember seeing that on my feed and thinking, wow, this thing actually looks really fucking cool. And now I follow them. Whatever they do, I don't totally understand it yet, but I've looked at their art and their pages and kind of got a vague, what are you doing? Running about like a crazy man with your axe. I don't think I ever actually saw this before. I don't think I remember physically seeing him run over to the tree, and I think I just saw him at the tree. Interesting. Yeah, that was okay. I'm glad I introduced you to New Vegas. Damn, I do be introducing my viewers to some good ass games, huh? No, me neither. Pogony, but it's so annoying how the Xbox controller and the Switch controller are so similar, and then they just have the A and B buttons swapped around. It makes it impossible to form any kind of muscle memory if you're ever switching between the two. They're so annoying. Okay, I don't actually think I have an axe anymore, do I? I think my axe broke. No, I have it. Can I chop trees down with other things? I can't remember. It looks like I made a bit of a dent. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can. Anything bladed? Oh, okay, so I can't do... Can you get out of the way so I can chop the... You know, I don't even need to chop that tree, do I? Okay, well, I just wasted that. That's right, they do go down with bombs, don't they? Yeah, that's a good point. Oh! Ah! What's happened to my sub notification sound? Thank you, Boom McAllis. My sub notification sound has suddenly become the loudest thing in the world. I swear it wasn't doing this earlier. I never scaring you guys. It scared the hell out of me. Either way, Boom McAllis, thank you so much, right? I can turn that down. I have to go to Streamlabs and kind of do it manually. Sorry, guys. For your sake, because I care about my viewers, because I'm a viewer first kind of guy, I am going to go ahead and turn that the fuck down, because oh my god. But thank you, Boom McAllis. And yes, it is the best game on Switch. That and Ring Fit and new Pokemon Snap. Fuck, where even is it again? Widgets. Is it widgets? Alert box, right? Okay, let's turn it down from 24% to 10%. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully it won't blow anyone's ears up again. Yeah, deadass, my top 3 Switch games is Breath of the Wild, Ring Fit, and new Pokemon Snap, and I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. New Pokemon Snap fucking goes. Oh my god. I love that game. Okay. L is this. It's this one. There you go. No. I'm so hopeless. Why has Elden Ring done this to me? Do I have any food to eat? Okay, I have a lot. That's good. I should bake some apples as well. Not even Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Rise will probably be number 4. Yeah, these things kind of suck. Can't wait to get cooking again. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise is probably number 4, but for reasons that I will outline in my next video on Monster Hunter World, I don't like it as much as I like World, and I'm quite shocked by how many people just kind of came right out and said that it was their new favourite Monster Hunter game, basically as soon as it was out. I think it has some... I don't know, I got some beef with it. But I still really like it. It's still Monster Hunter, you know. Also, I'm not going to fight with a Korok leaf. Fight with this thing instead. No, oh my god. It's going to take a while. I apologise if my play is total shit for the first few streams, guys, because it really is taking a while to get my muscle memory reaccustomed to this. Have you played Golf Story? I have not. I have heard about it. If I hit these trees, the apples drop, don't they? Yes. So smart. By the way, for anyone who doesn't follow me on Twitter, it is here from YouTube community posts, and also did not hear me talk about it in the Viva Pinata stream, because no one was fucking watching those, and that's fine. I understand. I'll do the little command anyway, just in case. If you hear me making casual mention to Hard Drive, anyone familiar with Hard Drive magazine, I'm now a contributor. Basically, it's a bit of a story, but basically I started out writing kind of straight-laced game guides for them because they were doing that as like an experiment. So I was writing multiverse stuff. The next shrine is up there, isn't it? Up this mountain, I think. Yeah, I started out doing that, but now I'm basically just a satirical contributor. Pretty much, I write funny, silly joke shit. I recently wrote an article about Steve-O playing Pokemon Emerald Kaizo Nuzlocke for Jackass 5 that I thought was very funny. I pitched an article this week for a Black History Month creator spotlight for Black Doom from Shadow the Hedgehog, because he's the creator of Shadow the Hedgehog and also the Black Arms, that I'm really hoping gets approved. And also one about Mr. Beast doing an IRL Stanford prison experiment. So I'll find out tonight if those got approved and I get to write them, and I'd be really excited. That'd be really cool. Thank you, Mal. Dude, Mal, congrats on how much your art is popping off lately and stuff. I swear, all I see is like the crazy amount of sales you're getting and how everything's popped off. I don't play Guilty Gear, so like, you know, like a lot of it doesn't like particularly, like, I don't have like an affinity for it. I also have like no understanding of art, but I know that I look at it and I'm like, damn, she's fucking good. Good AF. Personally, I like to look at art and say, that's good. That's good art. I like good art. Here's a lizard! I forgot about lizards. That's right, this is the gate up to there. Oh, is this the Snowy Mountain one? I think it is. Yeah, so in my first ever playthrough, I missed this kind of arch and gate entirely. I'm pretty sure I climbed over these rocks, over this kind of rocky mountain over here, and came in and missed these peppers. Yeah, that's right. Missed these peppers that you're supposed to cook and eat to give you cold resistance, right? And it made this part actually a real pain in the ass. I just had to keep spamming healing. If I got given those peppers, that should mean I can cook already, doesn't it? I think I can. Right, I can literally just cook at one of these, can't I? Shit. Shit. Oh my god, I did it again. Wrong button. But it's okay. I've been bailed out. No. Okay, see you, Flo. Have a nice night. See you around. Hopefully see you tomorrow at the same time. So I can just cook right now, can't I? No. Have I got to find Mr. White first? How do I learn how to cook again? I seem to remember the old man teaching me to cook. Am I going crazy? Am I being gaslit here? I think you cook something at his little pot. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. Go up to a stove with a fire. It needs to have a fire under it, isn't it? And you can like light the stoves, can't you? Yeah. I could do that with bomb arrows, I guess. Yeah. Can't I just eat the pepper? Don't the peppers just give me heat resistance straight up? Or do I need to make a recipe with them? Cook with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Okay. Yeah. No, I would say Breath of the Wild is definitely not worth replaying if you didn't like it first time. If anything, it's like it's weaker on the second playthrough. You know, like I'm not expecting to have the same experience on this playthrough that I did the first time because it's just not that kind of game. Like when a Yiga clan member shows up, I'm gonna know what's gonna happen. You know, I am robbed of the surprise of that. But you liked Elden Ring. That is interesting. I find it very interesting that you liked Elden Ring, but not this game. Because in my opinion, all of Elden Ring's problems are what Breath of the Wild does right. Namely, traversal. You know what? While I'm here, gonna go ahead and plug my backlogged. Check it out. I wrote up a big, badass review of Elden Ring not long ago. I like Elden Ring, but can't stand Breath of the Wild? That's crazy. You people are crazy. I've got some crazy people in my chat right now. I had two big problems with Elden Ring that I was saying during my Viva Pinata streams. One, I do think that the cryptic nature of FromSoft games... Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot how fire works in the... I can't just pick that up now, can I? Okay. Hold up. I've equipped it. It's no longer on fire, but I can hit that. Oh, God! God, I love this game. Woo! God, I love physics. Oh, I love physics. Physics get me rock fucking hard, baby. Does sit allow me to cook? Let me cook. Oh, that's right. You got to hold stuff. Yeah. So I can just. Let's just see what happens if I mix some shrooms and some peppers. Yeah, I think Elden Ring finally jumps the shark with FromSoft's crypticness. Low level cold resistance. Okay. I would like higher level cold resistance if possible. What if I cook the lizard? Get in there. Wait, you can? Oh my god, I forgot that you can just cook. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that was my fault, wasn't it? I was like, oh, I can cook the lizard? Okay. Sure. Let's do that. Yeah, all of the side quests in Elden Ring, and I say this with no exaggeration, I actually think all of them are fucking asinine. So many of them practically require a walkthrough, and in the process of looking up walkthroughs, which you will do in Elden Ring a lot, you will also almost definitely spoil yourself on massive parts of the game, which is what happened to me. In looking up how to progress in a side quest that gave me absolutely no inclination as to how to progress, I got spoiled on the ending of that side quest, which, as it turns out, is also one of the only 5 endings of the whole game. So that was cool. I like that. No, I know. I know that you're not supposed to do all the side quests, and FromSoft have like a different philosophy, and they have one that I really appreciate in that, like, you know, they don't want everyone to have the same experience or to all experience everything. I think that's cool. Isn't there a thing in this water that I can magnesis? Hang on, how do I... You go away. Oh, there's a chest. I seem to remember there being like something else somewhere nearby. But yeah, I don't know. I just think in this day and age, when there's so much stuff coming out, when there's so many games coming out, no one has the time for multiple playthroughs. You know? Especially not a game like Elden Ring. I don't want to play Elden Ring twice. Because that game is too fucking big. It is too huge a time commitment for me to ever... I don't think I'm ever going to play Elden Ring again. I liked it, for the record. I really liked it. I thought it was good. Great even. But that game is so huge that ever playing it again will be such a ridiculous commitment. And so I kind of, you know, and I think most people, I suspect, are the same in that, like, I don't know, maybe it is just me. I just wanted to see as much as I could, you know? That's right, I don't actually have a weapon equipped. I have a torch. Your fiance's on New Game +3? That's crazy. I was a bit sick of Elden Ring by the end. I can't imagine, like, playing it all the way through again right after. I love it, but it really overstayed its welcome to me. By the time you get to the mountaintops, it becomes a drag, yeah. I really started feeling it when I got to the final boss. And the final boss, I won't say too much to avoid spoiling it, but... the final boss is very much a tale of two... There's two sides to that final boss, you know? One side's great. The other side is cringe. Yeah, I didn't want to give up, but I was very fatigued by the end fighting that final boss. It's just like I didn't even kill Millennia. You know, you guys know I'm very tenacious, right? Like I don't like to let anything beat me. But it wasn't even a matter of I tried Millennia tons of times and I couldn't beat her. It was like I was just over it by the time I got to her, you know. This doesn't have to be perfect, right? I can just... As long as it's good enough to get me across. Oh, don't tip that one, you silly tit. Is that good? That should be good enough. Hey. God, I love physics. No! What was the point of anything? I hate physics. Physics dropped me in there and killed me. Oh, you used an exploit, Mel? I don't blame you, to be honest. I wonder what my most hated boss in Elden Ring was. It probably was just Godskin Noble. I don't know. I actually didn't have much trouble with a Godskin Duo at all because I was very, very high leveled. So Godskin Duo didn't give me much of a problem. The one, I took on Volcano Manor like really early. Like I did Volcano Manor before I fought Radahn. And so the one Godskin Noble in the church had me fighting for my fucking life. When I tell you I was suffering. I was sweating like a stuffed pig. Godskin Noble faith build is so bad against them. I can imagine because they input read you, right? So it's like every time you do a spell, they probably throw that fucking dark ball at you or whatever. And the roll attack. So another thing I've been thinking about Elden Ring is that I've realised that even with 100+ bosses, I didn't think many of the bosses were really that great. And I think that's becoming more of a common theme. My favourite boss in Elden Ring, I'm going to say it, Placidusax, baby. Woo! Oh, he was perfect. No gimmicks, no stupid shit, perfect difficulty, hard but not like too hard. It was dope as fuck. I love Placidusax. I think it was sick. Him, and honestly, I really like Godskin Apostle. Just fighting Godskin Apostle is really fun. My first Godskin Apostle was actually the one in the Windmill Village in Atlas Plateau. And I thought that was so fucking cool. That whole area with the creepy old witchy lady. Oh, okay. Do I have to turn my follower sound down as well? Kazuko, thank you. After this stream, I will turn my notification sounds down. I never set it these high, for the record. They must have done this automatically over time. I've got to get up here, haven't I? I seem to remember climbing this wall and also like pumping stamina shrooms when I did this in my original playthrough. Yeah, the Windmill Village I thought was so cool. It's like something straight out of fucking Resident Evil, right? Like it reminded me quite a lot of Resident Evil 4. That area of the Windmill Village where the creepy old witchy ladies are laughing and you don't know why. And then you get to the top, and then bam, Godskin Apostle just fucking walks down towards you from the top, and his music starts playing, and I thought it was so cool. It was by far my favourite bit in Elden Ring up to that point. And then it got kind of ruined by the fact that there's multiple more Godskin Apostles, you know? I was really disappointed that Godskin Apostle wasn't a unique boss, and that actually, including the Godskin duo, and the other Apostle in Caelid, and the Spirit Caller Cave duo fight, I actually wound up fighting him 3 more times. And that made me really sad, because he would have been my favourite boss if he was unique. Made me quite sad. Yeah, I had much less trouble getting up this time. Yeah, the Godskin boss is sick. I liked Godfrey Horaloo. He was okay. Oh, Mog or Moog, probably my second favourite. I like Moog a lot. He's cool. It's like being in top 8 in the tournament and 6 of my opponents play my worst matchup I can imagine. Now, you'd get this. I need to show you sometime what happened at my in my pool at a Smash Major once. We were doing round robin pools at the biggest event of the year. Albion 2. Shouts to Albion 2. I was 3rd seed in an 8-person pool. I won all of my sets apart from a nail-biting Game 3 last hit with Jay Miller, who was top 5 in the UK at the time. I won all of my sets in that pool. 7. I lost 1. Game 3, last hit to Jay Miller. And I drowned. Because of a 3-way tie. Because Jay Miller lost to the 2nd seed, who I beat. And that meant that the 2nd seed got out over me. Even though I beat him. Seriously, I could show you. Yeah, if it wouldn't completely go over people's heads in this chat, I would get the pool up on stream so you could see it, but it's insanity. Yeah, I'm the reason they don't do round robin pools in the UK anymore because of what happened to me, because I got fucked over so hard. It was unreal. Cryonis. It's literally a meme, like, insert a thing here, but do you remember that time that LT Brad drowned in pools at Albion 2? Don't think that was anywhere near close enough, right? Never mind, I'm a genius. Yeah, you play that puzzle solving sound effect game. Cryonis is so cool. I hope they do a bit more with Cryonis in Tears of the Kingdom. Because I think this is really awesome. Oh, because of a 3-way tie? Yeah, fuck 3-way ties. What if I Cronus you? What happens? Get shambalized. Get fudged. That's the fudge minute, baby. It's the first Breath of the Wild. Ow! Never mind, it's not the fudge minute, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go up there and deal with him. I've made it actively harder for myself. Let me up! Ow! Oh, I'm still fighting with the fucking torch. Since when did I quit the torch again? I'm gonna say it, yeah, one criticism of this game. I get it, I get that they were trying to go with like a more minimalistic thing, but the music, when it counts, is still pretty weak. Like, what is that? What is that song when I'm fighting the mini guardians? I get that they're robots and it's trying to be like a little, you know, future-y techno thing. But I think it just kind of sounds bad. Anyway, yeah, playing Elden Ring, I couldn't help but think about how much I love Breath of the Wild. I think it's part of the reason I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Because, here's my other thing, I said this in my Viva Pinata stream, here's my other piece of beef with Elden Ring, which reinforces why I love Breath of the Wild. In Elden Ring, you have one alternative form of traversal, and that's the horse, outside of being on your foot, right? Hang on, I'm just taking a sip. Thing is, Elden Ring is too big for that. especially when you can't climb. You will spend a lot of hours in Elden Ring. A lot. Because I did. Just riding around on your horse, looking for stuff. And because of FromSoft's minimalist design, it's not like the game's going to help you fucking find anything. There's no waypoints and markers and whatnot. And for the record, I think that's fine, because I dislike waypoints and markers and stuff. Ooh, I forgot about chest down here. Yeah, you will spend a lot of time. Again, I said this all in my backlog review. You'll spend so much time just wandering around aimlessly. Can I not get that out with magnesis? Am I not close enough? Okay, I did not have enough cold resistance to resist that water. Can I really not get that? Is it wood? I think it might be wood actually, right? Gotta eat now. Yeah, Elden Ring's traversal, and the problem is that, you know, as far as like verticality goes, you're supposed to, you know, explore the world. Hey, yeah, obviously, like and that's, you know, I like exploring the world, and I did a lot of exploring the world, but you spend a lot of time. What I was about to say is verticality is a problem. There's a lot of times where you'll see like a big cliff or something high up that you want to get to, and you spend literal minutes just kind of running around the perimeter of it on your horse trying to figure out how to get up. And that's not fun. You should always know how to get up to something. Maybe the challenge should be actually doing it, but a lot of the time, I don't need to be here anymore, do I? A lot of the time in Elden Ring, I find that the challenge is figuring out how to get to something and not actually doing it. The Moonlight Plateau is exactly what I was going to bring up. There's a big cliff in Liurnia that you can't actually get up to until a random side quest later on in the game, and you have no way of knowing. So you spend a long time. I went back to that place like 3 or 4 times throughout my playthrough, you know, raced up and down the perimeter of it on my horse looking for a way up, and I never found one. And I spent a lot of the game looking for a way up because I couldn't just climb. And it kind of made me realise, like, man, I honestly wouldn't have a problem with every open world game kind of just copying Breath of the Wild and, you know, having a paraglider, basically. Fine, fuck it. Copy the game if you need to. Because it was just a drag. And yeah, you spend a lot of time going back over places you've already been in Elden Ring thinking, oh god, have I missed something? And so you comb it back and forth with your horse and you don't find anything. You're like, right, well, I just kind of wasted my time. It's just saying the same thing. I liked Elden Ring a lot, I really did, but I liked it when it was being a Soulsborne game. As an open world game, I think it was fine. I really like how secretive it was, and god, I fucking loved the aesthetics and like the topography of the world, but I didn't love traversal or a lot of the mechanics and systems. I feel like that was made up for because of the Bang Dung Eater cutscene. What was the Bang Dung Eater cutscene? I assume that's a joke. It reminded me of why I love this game. Because in this game, the problem is never how do I get... You never spend ages wondering how you get up somewhere. You always have a way. Or even if you don't. For example, I can't climb that cliff right now, yeah? But I know that immediately, because I know that I don't have enough stamina to climb it. But even then, if I had enough stamina replenishing stuff in my inventory, I could just get up there right now, hypothetically. I won't, because I don't. But I think that's fucking dope. Traversal in this game, to me, is inherently fun. And that helps when the world is this big. Traversal in Elden Ring was not very fun to me. I should grab all this shit, shouldn't I? The horse having a jump was cool. I can? You think I can climb it? Go. Oh! What could this be? What the heck is all the friggin' blooming petals? Oh! Yeah, he says. Well, this is novel. I can see you. Forgot about Hestu entirely as well. I won't. Don't you worry, little buddy. That noise. Is that supposed to be a bird? Like... Oh, really, Embry? Wow. I'm agreed with you, Fluid Gulper. Yeah. As a Souls... Oh, I can get up around there, I think. I actually don't remember this shrine, or how to get up to it, to be honest with you. Chop. Jeez. Sheesh. Do you drop rocks on the core rocks? It depends on how I'm feeling, to be honest with you. I'm versatile. I'm a bit of a switch, you know? Oh, there's a bunch of footholds. Maybe I am just supposed to just climb this? Ugh. Looks a little bit dicey. Yeah, I think okay. I think I am just supposed to climb this, aren't I? I'll never forgive your crimes, Cope. Sometimes a dude needs a rock dropped on his head, just to keep him humble. You know, sometimes you gotta let him know. Don't take my kindness or weakness. I can drop a rock on your head. Maybe I will. Dark Souls 3 might be next on the agenda for me after this. We'll see. I did say I'd play it sometime in winter. Be sometime in December, January, I reckon. I think I should go this way, shouldn't I? This is very dicey. I didn't realize how much I truly loved being able to climb everything in Breath of the Wild until I played Elden Ring and had all those problems with those cliff faces that I just didn't know how to get up and spent hours fucking racing up and down the perimeter. Yeah, I've heard some like conflicting things on Dark Souls 3. Some people are really into it, some people seem quite unenthused. To be honest, I speculate that I'm not going to hugely love it because I get the idea that it's quite derivative of Dark Souls 1 and I generally like kind of respect those kind of works less. But I also hear that all the boss fights slap and I'm down for that. Especially after Dark Souls 2. Okay, hey! Guess I'm the best. Guess I'm the world's smartest man. And hey, that's another thing I'm really hoping for from Tears of the Kingdom. Give me some actual Zelda dungeons back, please. I think they've hinted that they're going to do that, right? I can't remember what they said, but I think they've said something to suggest that there will be actual dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom. Which I would fucking love. That's the one good thing about Skyward Sword. I'll tell you. The one good thing about Skyward Sword is that the dungeons are all awesome. But every time you're not in a dungeon in Skyward Sword, you want to commit murder. The Ancient Cistern in Skyward Sword is probably the best Zelda dungeon ever, I think. Debate with me? Debate with me, chat? Do we agree? We agree. I'm right. I never got far enough in Majora's Mask to do Stone Tower Temple, but I know that's another one people love. I don't know what it is. I always stop. 2 times I played through Majora's Mask and stopped playing just as I get to the Zora area, and I don't know why. What's wrong with me? Snowhead Peak's cool though. This is the time one, right? Am I the only one who likes mini dungeons? The dungeons in normal Zeldas are too long. I prefer exploration. I kind of love both. No. I thought that getting used to this game's controls again would be hard, but I didn't think it'd be throwing my sword off the fucking ledge when I want to use the slate hard. Sheesh. Hey, some balls. No. As you guys know, I love some big balls. Kyle, what's up? How's it going, man? Birdman Brad at Doobie. That was me a long time ago. I've changed. Oh, fuck. No, stop it. Stop the rot. Whatever. I'm a changed man. I've grown up. I guess maybe I'm Birdman Brad now. Maybe I was Bird Boy Brad. Yeah, I'm Big Ball Lover Brad now. That should illustrate how much I've grown up and how much I've matured. To be honest, I get what you guys are saying. Like a lot of Zelda dungeons, a lot more than I think Zelda fans are willing to admit, just actually aren't very fun. Here's a hot take. It's not a hot take. Twilight Princess, some of the dungeons in Twilight Princess, I would actually rather drag my balls through 5 miles of broken glass. The first dungeon in Twilight Princess, I actually hate it more than I hate the Water Temple. I genuinely dread whatever it's called. Is it just? I think it's the Forest Temple again, isn't it? I think it's just called the Forest Temple. Do not badmouth Twilight Princess. I like Twilight Princess. I like all the 3D Zeldas. I like Twilight Princess a hell of a lot more than I like Skyward Sword. I'll give it that. And there's some bangers in Twilight Princess, like the Frozen Mansion is fucking amazing, and Arbiter's Grounds is fucking amazing. But oh man, I remember the Forest Temple in that game, the City in the Sky, and I think the Water Dungeon. No, the Goron Mines were kind of cool. That first dungeon is like one of the absolute worst Zelda dungeons ever. It's genuinely really fucking hard. It feels... Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember this mechanic, yeah. Listen, speedrunner strat right here, baby. Oh yeah, this is called boulder skip. You're going to see I'm going to hit the boulder while it's frozen in time. I'm going to grab onto it, going to fly into the air. There you go, that was boulder skip. Can you clap, please? Round of applause. Yeah, the one with the monkeys. I don't know, when I played it, it felt brutal. I cannot remember having to look up a walkthrough for a Zelda dungeon that much ever before. And granted, I'll admit, I'm spoiled, because the first time I ever finished Ocarina of Time was on 3DS. So I played the Water Temple with the iron boots that you can just toggle on and off. But the thing is, the Water Temple's infamy is only partially due to its actual difficulty as a dungeon, and mostly because of how much people hated on the N64, having to go back and forth from menus and take the iron boots off and on, right? The Forest Temple is just, like, really hard in Twilight Princess. Really hard, and it's the first dungeon in the game. It was probably the hardest dungeon in the game for me, I think. A Hyrule Castle in that game. Kyle, have you heard what this guy sounds like in the Italian version? Hang on, I'm gonna play it again. Because Kyle is here now, I've got to show him this. Oh, just doxed myself in the Slack. For anyone who didn't hear it earlier, you guys need to hear what the Italian guy in Breath of the Wild sounds like. Get ready. I've been fucking up. It's how did they get that sound out of him? What was the direction in the studio? They're like, right, sound like you have kidney stones. Do an impression of a guy who's got kidney stones. Oh, it's fucking amazing. It is finally time. Yell like you're getting a titty twister, yeah. It's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, I'm going to turn around. They did. They twisted his dang balls. I love like weird foreign dubs of stuff. You know, when something that you used to know just sounds so much funnier in a foreign language. I grew up with hang on, I'm going to see if I can find French. Sorry, this is a bit of a diversion, but I grew up with Digimon. This will be funnier for anyone who watched Digimon, but fucking French Garurumon fucking kills me. I think this shit is so funny. When Digimon digivolve in the Digimon anime, it's like it's anime shit. They say their name out loud, and he turns into a big badass wolf, right? So in the English dub, he's like Garurumon. He's like really cool, and the French guy, I just don't know what the French guy is doing.
Gabumon, digivole de toi en Garurumon.
What's the fucking laugh for? What's he It's the laugh. What's he laughing about? Oh, he literally does a hon. It's so good. He just turned into a big fucking wolf, and it's like oh, I love it. Okay. I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention to what the old man was telling me. Imagine an X with your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I know that he meets me in like a building, that looks a lot like the church. Waiting in the place centered amid the 4 shrines before mysteriously disappearing. So 1, 2, 3. So like around here, right? Is it this building? Oops. Let's just pin this general area. I think the Mario movie trailer thing happens in like 5 minutes, right? 5 or 10. Can anyone confirm? Is it 9 o'clock or 9:05? Again, I'm talking in terms of English time, but for me it's 8:55 right now. Basically, how long is it until it starts? 5 past. Okay, it's 10 minutes. Awesome. Oh, I love looking at this and knowing that this is the direction of the Gerudos. I think my favourite part in the original Breath of the Wild was like climbing over one of these mountains and seeing that the world continues and seeing like basically the desert extend past. Oh, it was so good. I love this whole area of the map. I think the Gerudo part might be my favourite part of the game. Just think it's great. Just think it's fucking excellent. How doth I get back down? I guess I just fast travel. I'm pleasantly surprised by how well I feel like this game holds up visually right now. Like I watched the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailers today, and couldn't help but notice how that game still looks really quite ugly for 2022. But this for 2017, for like the first game on the Switch, I think it still looks fucking excellent. I'm just looking at the open world and like there's so much that stands out to me. Look, there's an island there. There's a tower over there. There's a whole bunch of trees and another tower over there. Ugh. There's a volcano. I know I saw Varmado or Vamado, whatever it's called, floating around not long ago. Okay. Might as well just go back to the shrine. Garurumon! Wish there was more to find than just shrines and tree poop. Well, there's Eventide Island, and there's Lurelin Village. Oh, I love Lurelin Village. The whole part of the area around Lurelin as well, the kind of Hawaii place, is gorgeous. The fucking labyrinth, whatever it's called, the one where like everything goes dark. The shrine, you know, like the lab, you know what I'm talking about. The actual labyrinths, the big kind of squarey maze-looking places. There's the Monster Man, whatever Monster Man's name is again. I think there's a lot of great stuff to find. Maybe not as much as there could be. But no, man, I think there's a lot of worthwhile stuff to find in Breath of the Wild's open world, and I love that shit. The Monster Man's pop-up shop. The motorcycle breaks the darkness labyrinth. Yeah, I never used the motorcycle. I've never used that. I think that was a hot take. I think putting a motorcycle in Zelda was a bit too far. Yeah, the Goron volcano is oh my god. When will I learn? Yeah, the Goron part is my least favorite part of the game. I want Mogmas in Tears of the Kingdom. Fuck Gorons. It appears that I literally just pinned this place. Does he meet me in there? I think he does. Right? I think he's upstairs in here. Oh, sorry, kangaroos. Did your sub notification not come up again? I feel like it's happened to you a few times. I see the badge, so I believe you. Thank you for the sub, if you did. And sorry if the notification didn't show up, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I don't hate Gorons. I don't think they suck. I just like the Mogmas a lot. If I was in a Zelda game, I think I'd be a Mogma. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Am I more I'm too vulgar to be a Zora. And I'm not large enough to be a Goron. The Goron Town Song is the worst piece of music in the game? Yes, it probably is. That's right. I forgot I can do this shit. I want stamina right now. I'm more concerned about that. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. That's a good place to hold off for a minute. Woo! Tarrytown best track, agreed. That or Zora's Domain. Yeah, he's up there. You would be one of the birds with the human faces from Skyward Sword. Do you mean the Ukus from Twilight Princess? Because I swear to Christ, if you just called me an Uku, I'll actually find you and fucking kill you. You don't ever say that to me again. Do you understand? Not even as a joke. That's not funny. That's too far, that one. Better think about what you say next, Ree. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to switch over because the Mario thing's about to happen. Good luck, everyone. Toilet Princess? Damn. There is going to be an echo in this. I'm sorry. I just can't be asked to put my headphones in and, you know, sort out my audio thing and, you know, I just can't. There's going to be a bit of an echo. Sorry. It's not going to matter when you hear Chris Pratt's Mario voice. It's going to be all you're thinking about. So you've been playing Ring Fit Adventure? I did. I was. And then I went to Birmingham for a weekend and ate a whole bunch of takeaway, including a really mediocre Chinese that cost me 16 quid. And I came back and I've just stopped working out since, and I've gotten a bit pudgy again, and I don't know why. I need to get back on it. But before my trip away, I was working out every day really hard. I got into really good shape, and now that I'm back, I'm like, I deserve a treat. So I've just taken a week off, and that week has turned into like a week and a half, and now it's nearly 2 weeks, and I've just been eating whatever I want. I need to get back into being disciplined again. Yeah, that Chinese was kind of mid. Why am I banned from Nintendo? I'm not. There we go. It's just slow mode. They're all freaking out right now that I'm in chat. I'm only morbidly fascinated in this movie. You know, I'm not a lifelong Mario fan. I didn't really grow up with him. I just kind of want to hear Chris Pratt's fucking Mario voice, and I want to see them. Do you feel like the game makes exercise fun, or did it just make it suck a little less? I mean, I literally when I do it, I literally like put my laptop on and like play YouTube videos and stuff that I've been meaning to watch or listen to in the background while I do it. So that's kind of the fun for me, is getting a workout whilst like watching stuff that I want to, or I'll just like watch stuff on Netflix. I basically caught up on almost all of Always Sunny by doing that. But I will say that I think it makes it much easier to like track your progress, because it tracks how many calories you burn. So I was aiming to burn 200 calories a day through exercise, which I was doing consistently, and that's about 35 minutes of solid running. And I could just like have a YouTube video on while I did that, and that was cool, you know. So it was just much easier to keep track of, and you don't even have to like. It has settings, so you don't have to track the calories you burn. You can track how many miles you've run or how long you've been exercising for, you know? You can do it by whatever metric. There's like insane levels of customization to the point where you can just really do anything you want with it. It's great. It's a really great tool. And also, I very much hate the idea of the gym. The gym is a liminal space to me. Me and men who go to the gym don't belong in the same room together. I'm a YouTube gamer. Keep me posted on the audio of this as well, guys, because it's still kind of at the same level as it was for the games. It might be a bit off. There is going to be an echo again. Sorry. Cope. Oh God.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. As we previously mentioned, in today's Nintendo Direct, we'll reveal the first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie for the very first time.
Oh no.
This Nintendo Direct is also being broadcast simultaneously at New York Comic Con. Hello, New York Comic Con.
Do I look like total shit right now? Hang on.
It's been nearly 40 years since the original Mario Bros. Game
Kinda.
was released in Japan. Today, lots of people around the world are playing Mario games. Thank you all so much.
Hello.
Finally, the world of Super Mario Bros. Will become an animated movie. We've been working on this movie together with Chris Meledandri from Illumination for a long time, from brainstorming and all the way through production. The time flew by as we were having fun figuring out how to depict the Super Mario characters and world.
Okay, well they've given it a lot of thought.
Chris-san, my good friend and great partner for the movie. Let's bring him in.
Chris-san!
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. I am speaking on behalf of our directors, Michael Jelinek, Aaron Horvath, and the entire Illumination crew of artists, when I tell you that producing the Super Mario Bros. Movie with you and your team at Nintendo has been an absolute privilege.
Why are they just having a conversation with each other?
With Mario fanatics.
Like we're not here.
And they're bringing the very best of their talent to this film every day. Next week, we complete animation. We're knee-deep into lighting and compositing. Composer Brian Tyler heads to the
This guy
scoring
talks
stage
like
in
Trump.
just 11 days.
Is that just me?
He's been working hand in hand with Koji Kondo to integrate.
We've been working with
classic
Miyamoto-san. He's excellent. We're knee-deep in
Miyamoto-san, it's been
compositing.
over 7 years since we first started talking about making this movie together. And it is thrilling to finally be here to show the very first look at footage with Mario
Oh
fans
my
at
God.
Nintendo Direct.
They're really
and
hyping
at
this
New
up.
York Comic-Con.
The dread in my soul is something
Miyamoto-san,
else right
shall we
now.
go ahead and introduce some of our cast?
Okay, Chris-san. Now, I'll introduce two of the stars from this movie. Both of them love Nintendo games and made this into a really fun movie. Are you ready?
I don't think I am.
Growing up, man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas.
People used to compare me to him.
Mario Brothers
People used to say I looked like him.
at my local laundromat.
Some
And of
horse
course,
shit.
it came out on Nintendo, and I played that. I mean, maybe years of my life. It's an honor.
White guy
truly,
racism.
To be able to speak to the man who created those memories for me.
You definitely never played a fucking Mario game. I don't believe him.
It's been a lifelong dream of mine to become Mario.
No, it hasn't. You're so full of shit.
Faces one critical challenge, as in the film. I must face off against an utterly ruthless scene stealer. Every great hero needs a diabolical enemy, and I promise you, I could not have been paired with a more perfect king of the Koopas, Bowser.
Yes,
My
we are
friend,
policing Chris Pratt's
great,
gamer status.
and hilarious, supremely talented Mr. Jack Black.
Thank you, Chris, but I can't let you have all the fun. Now it's time for us to make this moment all about me. While you've been dreaming about playing Mario, I've been preparing. Look at all this Koopa muscle I packed on. And this flowing mane doesn't just appear overnight. Do you have any idea how long it took me to learn how to breathe fire? I had to go learn it from Gene Simmons of Kiss.
I already want to kill
All this hard
someone.
work's been worth it, though. I am so proud to have been able to collaborate with you and Miyamoto-san, as well as the entire Nintendo and Illumination team on this cinematic experience. One that will make its mark on Mario fandom forever. Much love. Peace out.
Thank you, Chris-san, Jack-san.
Miyamoto
All right,
thinks
then.
they're so
Thank
weird.
you all for waiting. Let's press the start button.
Ugh. What is about to happen? I hope we hear him. We have to hear Chris Pratt Mario. I need to hear it. What if he's like Italian Breath of the Wild guy? He goes, "Ah!"
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Okay. That sounded, you know, sure. That's Kamek. It looks really. It looks really good. It looks awesome. Okay, I like that. That's good. I like that.
That is but a taste of our fury. You yield. I do not.
Guys, it's going well. I can't believe I hate to break it to you guys, but it's going quite well right now.
Finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Yeah.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
I want to thank all of you for being part of this moment with us, and we're excited to share even more footage in the coming months.
I'm looking forward to it too. What do you think will happen during Mario's adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom?
He's gonna get diabetes.
Production of the movie is going well. Currently, like with any Nintendo game, we're working on the finishing touches. I hope you're looking forward to the next trailer. It'll be a great experience watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie in movie theaters. You'll get to see the Mushroom Kingdom on the big screen. Look closely and you'll spot things in all sorts of places. This film can be enjoyed by people of all ages, so I hope you'll get to a movie theater and cheer for Mario.
Get
That's
to
all
a
for
movie
today.
theater.
We'll see you next spring in movie theaters. Thank you.
Well, I've got to be honest, guys. I wasn't horrified with what I saw. I don't know about you guys. I mean, there was one joke. They did the whole like build up the music, stop the trailer music joke thing, and the joke was actually quite funny. I liked the joke. They did one joke and it was funny. Bowser actually sounded good. Pretty good, not perfect. I like a bit more of a Brooklyn accent for Bowser personally. You know, the way he talks in the games, he says stuff like "scram," and even Chris Pratt's Mario. We only got a small sample, but dare I say it didn't sound horrendous. Everyone kind of sounded okay, from what I heard. I think, even though it's very little to go on. And it looked fucking beautiful. Right? I don't know. I kind of liked it. I think it... yeah. You know. I think it was kind of pretty solid stuff, to be honest. I don't know how you guys feel. Are we watching it? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I know some friends of mine most definitely will be. Again, guys, I don't have webcam on while I'm playing console games because, as you can see, my TV is literally right here. So if I had player cam, it'd just be that. You just have that view the whole time. So I'm going to turn my cam off real quick, and I'm also going to go to the little men's room real quick and take a brief break. So, discuss, and I'll be right back. Hello. I doth return. There's actually something I want to show you guys real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna jump scare you again real quick. Oh, my game has done this. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but if I go full webcam, hello. No, you can't see it. Wait, that sucks. Never mind. Never mind. I fucked up. I thought you guys would be able to see something that you can't. I have in my room, at the head of my bed, 3. I don't know what you'd call them, but they're hooks for art. When I moved in, we had 3 little pictures hanging up that I took down because they're like generic shit of like flowers and stuff. But when I have the money, which I don't think will be anytime soon, but when I do, I want to purchase some art, commission some fine artists. So I'm taking recommendations. Anyone who knows cool people who make cool art who I should support? I know one already. So one of those spots is reserved for someone who may or may not be in chat. But anyone who knows a cool artist or 2 or 3, hit me up. Okay, let's play more Zelda, shall we? Let's get Zelda in it up. Probably been a couple months' time, I think. But it's time for me to start personalising this room a bit, because it seems like I'm here for the long haul, you know? Yeah, absolutely, Mal. I am, like, quite broke, so anyone who does, like, a reasonably cheap rate, you know, because I'm not trying to shortchange anyone. Right. Yes. So, he's up on the roof. He wants to talk to me on the roof. Can I get up there just with my stamina? Could I have gone up it before? Oh, there's a fucking ladder, isn't there? Of course there's a ladder. God! What an idiot I am. What an absolute idiot. Honestly, guys, maybe I'm an eternal optimist. I am quite an optimist. But I just think that trailer looks quite good. There was one joke in it, and it didn't make me want to gouge my eyeballs out. And that alone, I think, is worth celebrating. Anyway, here's Glowy Grandad. Hello, Glowy Grandad. How do you fare on this fine Thursday eve? Now, you guys want to hear some fucking Yanglish? Get ready.
The time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule.
Okay, last, yeah? Like an English person. Keep note of that. Last. And he's southern. This is a southern English accent.
The great calamity was merciless.
Merciless?
Stated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago.
Merciless?
It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise.
Did not think it wise?
Still fragile. So rather than that,
Rather than that?
to assume a temporary form. Forgive me.
Oh, I didn't hear his thought.
I think you are now ready.
I think he was. I spoke over it. I bet he said thought.
100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's
To know Calamity Ganon's.
story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to
Past?
generation.
He nearly said past,
Legends of the
but not quite, because his little American accent was creeping through. Past?
The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found
Good warriors there.
an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously.
Autonomously.
This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power and her appointed knight.
You know what? I gotta say, this is better than I remember it being. This is a better accent than I remember.
Gathered away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess sent to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts.
And gave one of them a good voice actor.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the
Wait till you hear side on a Rivali. It's Zelda and Mipha that I always remember being the biggest culprits. But nay.
was cunning. He responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
You wouldn't think so, Mal.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle.
Are they all being hoarded by FromSoft? Yeah, it's really surprising that FromSoft commit so much to English voice actors when so many others don't. CD Projekt Red do it as well. But that's because they're a European company.
Appointed knight bravely lapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
I can't wait for you to reverse engineer the psyche of Princess Zelda in Breath of the Wild. She always looks so depressed through the entire game. Also, would be curious on your take of her relationship with Link. I don't think her relationship with Link in this game is particularly complex.
You are our final hope. The fate.
There's not really much to say, I don't think. Also, I'm not the guy for that. I just want to make silly poo jokes. Jokes about my balls.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda,
Hey, good daughter there.
and the courageous knight who protected
You know what?
her to the very end.
This is some better Yanglish than I remember.
Knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly, but your fate took an unfortunate turn.
Why is she so depressed?
You were taken to the shrine of
Well, I have a few ideas.
idolized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing from your
I think I could make a couple of estimations.
herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle,
You know what? Daughters is always the test for American voice actors trying to be...
my daughter's power.
Oh, a little bit there. Daughters.
Once that happens,
That was a little bit off.
Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming.
Stop him. Well, it
Consider
should have been
that
stop.
I could not save my own kingdom. I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter. Whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
Alright, King Rome, boss for Armus Hyrule.
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts
Alright, King Expelliarmus Hyrule.
swarming around Hyrule Castle.
Oh, Castle. Sorry, where?
Be quite reckless
Hyrule Castle?
to the castle at this point.
You guys heard that, right?
That you make your way east out to one of the villages.
Sus.
Follow the road down to Kakariko village. There you will find the elder. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
Path, not path. Good.
Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village.
It's like you can hear that he's trying, though, can't you?
Twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds
follow. This transition's really weird, isn't it? He just suddenly stops having a voice. What was it you said earlier, Kenner? I missed that your message was yours earlier. Oh, you recommended getting a personal trainer? I would maybe get a personal trainer if I have the money, but no. I like just exercise on my own with a video. It's nice and relaxing. Hello, handsome Fudge. Just watched your video today and I loved it. I was also drunk while watching it. I still am. Thank you very much, glad to hear it. Not feeling so handsome today. I got quite a bad breakout of my skin condition the last few days. I think it breaks out when I'm stressed. Because I'm feeling quite stressed right now. But thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, we got the best thing in the motherfucking game, baby. Hoo-wee! My final message. Goodbye. Save the world. My final message. Goodbye. Nice. We got the best thing in the whole fucking game, baby. This shit right here is what 20 years of game design was building up to, I tell you. Hoo-wee! I'm dead ass when I tell you that if Elden Ring had this, or something that does this, it would go up a whole 1 or 2 points out of 10 in my review scale. I don't even care if you have to just copy it. Copy it, you know? Also, if it had physics. Ah, you can knock these down, can't you? Hang on. No, I fucking whatever. Oh, baby, I love your way. That's okay. Thankfully, whilst I'm down on the floor burning, you can't knock them down, really? Huh. Must have misremembered that entirely. Just go ahead and spam some acorns. Get some honey. Hey, it's like nothing ever happened. Nice. Buckabling guts. Cut the rope. I was trying to shoot it with an arrow. Yeah. There you go. Okay. I find the boxing ring bell sound effect really funny. How do you do that? Nice. I remember I was watching a friend of mine stream this game, completely blind. He'd never not only he'd never played this game before, he'd never played a Zelda game before. And one of my favourite parts of the whole thing was watching him try and figure out. There's a shrine later on in the game that's like surrounded by brambles or thorns, and he just could not figure out for the fucking life of him how to get in it or on it. I kept making tons of hints. I didn't want to tell him outright because backseating is lame. He didn't want to be backseated. And it's fun to watch people's completely blind experiences and watch them be idiots. That's the fun. You know, it's no fun when like someone's playing a game for the first time and you just tell them everything. Anyway, we're out of here, right? Sorry, real quick. There's nothing else really for me here, is there? I don't think. Freedom! Yeah. He just could not figure out how to get onto this shrine for the fucking life of him. He had tons of fire stuff on him, but he didn't use any of it. In the end, he wound up like getting lucky and just shooting a bomb arrow onto it and burning it. and he like fucking shrieked when he did it, and he saw them all burn away. It was very good. This game's physics system allows for multiple solutions to the same problem, and that's part of why I love it so much. Part of why I think it's so goddamn goated. I wouldn't mind getting a horse as soon as possible. If I recall, there's actually a stable along the way, past the dueling peaks. This must be a sick first Zelda game, actually. Yeah, what was my first Zelda game? Yeah, it actually was Ocarina of Time. As a kid, I got Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube once, and for some reason, what is the purpose of this? Is there a Korok? I bet there's a fucking Korok in here, isn't there? For some reason, my copy of Mario Kart Double Dash came with a special edition Zelda, like 15th or 20th anniversary disc. And on this disc, legit, Nintendo would never fucking do this in the modern day. On this disc, literally, was the full games of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and a 20-minute demo for the Wind Waker, which was coming out soon after, where you could just play Wind Waker for 20 minutes. Pretty much always timed out when I got to Dragon Roost Island. Had more stuff too that I even remember. I'm sure I had a lot of the retro stuff. But yeah, I played Ocarina of Time. As a kid, I didn't want to play Zelda because as a kid, I, like every other stupid, ignorant little kid, thought that everything I didn't like was gay. You know? I didn't want to play Zelda because Link looked gay. That was the thing I told all my stupid friends. And then one day my friend was like, no, this game's actually really cool, you should play it. And I was like, huh. And then I tried it and I was like, damn. Either this isn't gay, or I love gay people. Come towards me, don't fuck around me. I remember this. That went disastrously. That just went completely horrendous. Oh, I love the way this part of the map looks. Look at this, the lighting on the bridge. Oh, baby. No, definitely, Kenna. Obviously, I'd come to realise that later in life. But when you're a kid, you know, everything bad and everything you don't like is gay. Bye. See ya. Yeah, what a deal. Think about it, though. That disc. And then Nintendo would never do anything like that again. The wind guides you. This is just like a parasail tutorial, huh? This is fun. I love the way this feels as well. Woo! People who complain about the shrines in Breath of the Wild, they can literally eat my ass. Considering just how many shrines there are. Oh, no, open the thing. Do I need to jump forward and do it, or what? Oh, I need to jump off the... Okay. I'm remembering now that you can't just do the paraglider on the spot. Well, I'm sorry, Mal, you know what you have to do. I just think that considering just how many shrines there are, it's remarkable how cool so many of them are. How so many of them have like multiple solutions, allow you some genuine freedom in solving them. I don't know, so many of them just do so much different and cool stuff. And yeah, sure, the interior and music is always the same. But also, the interior music is cool. I never get tired of it. I love this shit. They're just brilliant, brilliant little pieces of puzzle solving. Has anyone in my chat played A Link Between Worlds? Because that is actually my second favourite Zelda game. I love that game. That game fucking goes. The dungeons in Link Between Worlds are fantastic. Oh! I get what you're saying, Mal. I wish I could, like, you know, articulate my love for it a bit better. I just know that I just think they're neat. Yeah, I love A Link Between Worlds. Oh, there's literally not a bad dungeon in that game. They're all good. I think my favourite was the Dark Palace. Or the ice place right at the end. The ice dungeon was fucking cool too. What? Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Why did a side quest that literally just said Xenoblade Chronicles 2 just come up? What did I forget? Fuck, having low stamina in this game is such a pain in the ass. I forgot how cringe that is. Oh, there's an innocent looking traveller. Hello, innocent looking traveller. Oh no, that is actually an innocent traveller. Okay, I thought it was something else. I'm sure you guys know what I thought it was. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that, let's just say it's badder than most. Yeah, that do be a giant demon head floating around the castle. Brigo. Yeah, the skeletons. Oh, the tower. Okay. The towers. Yeah, good idea. Definitely. What a huge cock. I love the quietness of this game. How much it lets things just set in. Kind of wish Link didn't need to like make a sound every time I jump, to be honest. Don't know how hot a take that is. Let's just get this real quiet like. Have I got anything to cook? Not really, no. I'm actually very low on everything. I should be getting myself some food pretty soon. You guys in chat do anything at the weekend this weekend? Anything cool and groovy? Anything I should know about? Meeting any strapping young lads or ladettes? Play it safe, everyone. Be safe out there. Lest I have to come and intervene. Teach you about practicing safe sex. Shove some condoms in your face. Hmm? Oh! Okay. I actually don't remember this Korok at all. I don't remember that rock either. Yahaha! No? Didn't get into the Street Fighter 6 beta, so no. I heard no one did, right? Apparently they invited like 10 people. Yo-ho-ho. Wow. I'm so smart. Stream rules looks good. Yeah, it does actually. Dad, did you hear that? What is that noise? Who is saying yoo-hoo to me? That is the one thing I've never ever figured out about this game. Who is saying that? That can't be a bird noise. That's just a guy. There's just a guy who fucking says yoo-hoo every so often. Sounds like Beetle. Does that mean... Again! Does that mean Beetle's nearby or something, or what? I've never figured that out. No, don't... It's me. It's the goat. Here we go. Do you guys hear it? Just did it again. Didn't hear it. The sound might be too quiet. How is sound for you guys? How is sound for you guys in general? Does it all... Is the sound good? Is the sound hearable? I think an apple dropped, but I didn't see it. There! That! That's not an owl. That's just a guy going, woohoo! There's never been a more obvious, that's just a fucking guy sound effect in my life. That's an owl. You guys are so full of shit. All you do is fucking gaslight me. That's an owl. Guess I'm a fucking owl then, huh? It's just a bad owl. It sure is. It's the worst owl. Can I make this? Yes, but barely. It is insane how much the paraglider does for this game. The way that it can use verticality. Again, I like Elden Ring, but Elden Ring could never. Just moving around this world is so much fun. And in Elden Ring 5 years later, it simply is not. No, there is going to be a bit of an audio desync. Great night. I'm going to try and get that sorted out for next week. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, and it'll probably be a problem tomorrow as well. Hopefully I'll get it sorted next week. If not, then we may just have to cope. An iron shroom. Nope, don't climb it. Thought there was another Korok flower. Who's attacking me? Go away, slime. No, don't hit that. Come back. You're just not going to drop? I'll climb for it. Bro, give me the fucking apple. There we go. What is that? God, I forgot Octoroks were even in this game. These guys are actually kind of assholes in this game. How do I use my shield again? Shit. No. Put it away. No, don't throw the... God, how do I use my shield again? Fuck. Nope. I'm just pushing every button. Is it actually equipped? Left trigger, are you sure? Oh my god. How is it that the one button I didn't push? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Thank you. Oh, do you see that fucking reaction? Is this not how you kill him? Maybe I just don't have the... I don't know. So I just do not have the resources to be dealing with him right now. He's going to make cooking very annoying if he hangs around. Okay. Yeah, hold on a minute, buddy. You can shoot me in a minute. I'm cooking some apples. Awesome. God. I really do apologise to everyone who's having to watch me just fumble around with the controls and menus for a while. It's not even years since I played this game. It's been a long time since I played the Switch or anything on it. I haven't even played the new Monster Hunter update, which is something I always get on right away whenever they happen. What? Why did you? This is some disastrous play. This Octorok, man, go away. I don't think apples and acorns are going to make anything, right? Apples and acorns? Some nutty apples? Okay, okay. Forgot about the old simmered fruit. Yeah, I would not be having a good time right now if I had decided to do a 3-heart challenge. I'm very glad that I did not elect to do that, because that, I think, would have just not been fun. And I can imagine I would have abandoned it like halfway through. Okay, sure, I'll do this. Oh my god, he keeps... I can't cook what... Oh, just fuck this guy, man. I'm out of here. Fuck that fucking Octorok. I thought you just reflect his stuff at him with a shield and that's it, you win. W. Apparently not, I guess. Fucking arsehole. I should say, I'm sure no one's going to be up in arms about this. This is a big game and I'm going to be playing it and streaming it quite a lot. I am going to be unable to maintain high energy levels the whole time I do it, you know? So, this is supposed to be a chill stream, where I'm just kind of hanging out and playing the game and having fun. I might not be, you know, talking that much all throughout. I'm just here to have fun. So, if I go quiet for long stretches of the stream, hold up, doesn't mean that anything's wrong. It's just, I'm just trying to chill out and have a good time, you know? I know no one, like, expects anything else of me, you know? They're not like, dance, monkey, dance, but I just wanted to say it anyway. I don't actually know, can I climb this tower? I think I can, right? It's a pretty basic one. I also fucking love what this game does with towers. How many different, like, I don't remember specific examples, but I definitely remember that it does a lot of different interesting things with the towers. And I remember thinking that was fucking dope. And we will see good examples later. I do remember one with like bramble over it that you have to burn. Shit. I just wasn't thinking, was I? But there's other cooler examples as well that I can think of, that I can't think of, that I know are in the game. Wow, look how the time has flown. It's nearly 10 o'clock already. When I played through this game in my first playthrough, I actually literally did the Gerudo Divine Beast first. I will not be doing that again. Because Thunderblight Ganon was a serious problem at like 5, 6 hearts, whatever I was at. I don't know what I'll do first. I might just kind of go the intended, you know, what I think is the intended route. I think it's fair to say the game kind of sets you up somewhat to do Zoras first, right? I think it wants you to do Zoras and Ritos first, and then Gorons and Gerudos later. I'm definitely not doing the Gorons first, because fuck that. Opinion on Rivali's Gale. Useful tool or cheapens experience? I err towards useful tool. I understand why someone would say cheapens experience. I think maybe they could have locked it off behind a slightly further away point of progression in the game. You know, instead of being like one of the easier divine beasts that you're probably going to go to pretty early, they could have had like a bit more of a kind of defined halfway point of the game where you get it. But I don't think it cheapens the experience so much that it's a huge problem. But obviously, we all know that I'm a massive simp for this game. And I defend basically everything, because I just think I can. I think everything has a reasonable defense. Hey, I remember this. I remember the world's most enjoyable beeping sound. Yeah. You can enable or disable the Sheikah sensor with Y on the map screen. Okay. Sleepy little man. Sleepy boy. Hang on a minute, I'm just checking something. Okay. We're good. Did you ever play the DLC for the game? I actually didn't. No, and I think maybe I will, you know? I don't care for the motorbike. I do think maybe I don't know. Why is there a motorbike? you know? But I should play the DLC sometime. There do be a shrine nearby. Is it below me? He's right below me, isn't he? Bro, even the game's usage of wind is goated. Oh, you know what? I think I remember where the shrine is. I think it's along one of these ledges, isn't it? I feel like I ever so vaguely remember this. Also, I can just get some of this ore, can't I? Because I... Hell yeah! Oh, it's so cool, dude. Oh, the way the game's like systems all work and everything that you think would work or should work works in this game. And I think that's just really impressive. That's fine. I don't like using heavy weapons anyway. More a sword, man. Probably time to finally use this. This is a heavy sword, but whatever. I don't care, I've committed now. Is it above me? I think it might be. I feel like I remember it being higher than this. You know what, real quick, I'm actually gonna walk back to that tower and try and fly over to a higher place real quick. Because I think it's on a higher part of the ledge. I actually can't get to a higher part of the ledge from here. I can't go over there, can I? I think I should head for that ledge though, because that is generally just higher. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, I say. Fuck it, we ball. Oh. I tired myself out by having too big a dinner today. I put myself in a bit of a food coma. I had rice and fries, guys. Usually you're supposed to just have one. Oh, look at that. I don't remember this game looking this good. Usually you're just supposed to have one side with your chicken and your veggies. But I had rice and fries because I'm a pig. And I really like rice. Oh, it actually was just on that side if I just kept going. How silly. How silly of me. I tell you, if being silly was a crime, I would be in fucking Alcatraz. If Kirby ate me, he would actually be sillier than he is now. Hard to believe, I know, but he would. I don't miss this sound, has to be said. God, I know I keep saying it, but I really can't believe how good I think this game still looks, even by modern standards. Obviously it's on a Switch, and some of the textures are a bit iffy. But fuck! It's like even more gorgeous than I remember, I feel. Read-a-hee! Whoops. You know what else is more gorgeous than I remember? You, chat. You're more gorgeous than I remember. You're looking lovely today. Timing is critical. Oh, you know what I'm not looking forward to is the fucking motion control shrine. The one where you've got to tilt the ball through the maze. I remember being on that one for an embarrassing amount of time. I was there for far too long on that one. Take me. That's okay, Chris. Do you want a kiss? You want to make out? Oof. Oh, go on then. Imagine someone asks you if you want to make out and you say oof. Give me more balls. I demand more balls. You heard my poem earlier. Ugh. Just barely. What am I doing? Oh, winning. That went way too fast. There was no way that any human being could have reasonably reacted to that. Do I just glide over there from here? There's some barrels. What would be the purpose of those barrels? Can I glide over there from here? Or can I magnesis it? No, you can't magnesis those ones, that's right. Well, I guess I'll give it a go. The old college try. What the fuck was that? What just happened? What was that all about? You epically memeing me, game? It's one of those memes that I hear so much about. What? What? I can make that, can't I? Surely. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Try not to act too surprised, chat, but I've just got a fucking genius idea. Again. Hold up. Observe. My brain is bulging out of my fucking skull right now. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's so smart. He's so fucking smart. Back a little bit. Modern problems, baby. I'm the British Bear Grylls. I don't trust my positioning on this barrel. Okay, that didn't work. Am I supposed to just climb on it from here? I don't think that's enough height, is it? Don't laugh. No laughing at the stream, everyone. Laughing not allowed, okay? Understood? If I catch any of you laughing, I will scream like a banshee right down my microphone. If it's, you know, in my defense, this is one of the harder shrines in the game. I know this one gives people a lot of trouble. I'm going to move it a tad closer. I'm going to go quiet because I need to focus. Let me up. Let me up. Now I'm going to use magnesis to lift the barrel up while I'm on top of it. What's the deal, huh? What's the deal with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? I input jump. The game just ate my fucking input. Just devoured it. Just swallowed it whole. Okay? Did they respawn? Okay, alright, newsflash chat. They don't respawn. Which means that must not be the way that you're supposed to get up there. Good night, Chris. I hope you've had a great night. Wait. Wait a minute. What did that do? Oh, that's the thing that tilts this fucking. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. Pfft. Guys, this is the way. Ah. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Ay, caramba. I'm gonna eat some dubious food. I don't remember this one at all. I don't remember this. Oh. I think I was supposed to put a barrel on that switch. And have this tilted. I can put a bomb down on it, can't I? Oops. Oh. Oh. Oh, I am saddened. That's it, isn't it? That's what the barrels were there for, and I've lost them both. If copyright was not a thing, I would play the most bass boosted version of "In the End" by Linkin Park that I could right now. Try the sword? Oh, like laying my sword down on it? No. Fuck. I can just drop him actually, can't I? But that did it for a minute. No, I pushed down. I pushed down on my left stick. It just ate my input. Surely this one. Drop it on the switch, Link. On the switch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh my goodness. Me. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm upset. The club. What? Oh, I thought. Put it on the fucking switch. Put it down, you fucking idiot. Link, please, will you put it on the switch? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, he exclusively puts things down behind him. Oh my god. If it's not heavy enough. Two things. Two things will be heavy enough. Three things. the fucking box. Hang on. Now I need to get my shit back. Oh, the spear. that was my best weapon. I lost both of my best weapons. Oh, 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 oh. Well, that was easy. Bada bing, bada boom. In and out. Like a flash. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero, I'll say. Thanks, bitch. I'm out. Pfft. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Yeah, whatever. I'm out E5000. Someone needs a nap? I'm fine. All of my faculties are intact. That might be one for extra fudge right there. They don't call me the human highlight reel for nothing. Okay? I have a frankly inhuman capacity for making content out of nothing. If I wanted to do stream highlights and stream highlight reels on YouTube for a living, I could be making bank right now. But I've got more dignity than that. I have more respect for myself, and frankly, I have more respect for you, the viewers. I want to respect your time. No one has ever called you that, man. How do you know? Well, who's your source? Why Why be like that as well? Why not bring your friend up with you? Why must you put your friend down in such a manner? You're wrong, by the way, but you know, nothing new there. Oh my god. I just keep forgetting my left and rights. Shit's fucked. Okay, this weapon's goated. If you ever stream, I hope you know that I'm going to be like the Cheshire Cat. I'm just going to be there to mock you at every turn for everything you do. What's up, Curry? Hello, Jermaine. How you doing, my beautiful little boy? You came at the perfect time because you missed what just happened. And I'm not going to explain it. And you don't need to know. Because it doesn't matter. And fuck you for thinking that it does. You know, I should probably keep the Korok leaf because this does some cool shit later, actually, doesn't it? It helps me like propel myself across water. Did you guys make a raft with octo balloons? Did you guys try and make a? Oh, sub if you tell me. Fuck. He knows my weakness, which is money. Honestly, Curry, a Twitch clip would do a better job. But I struggled, frankly, quite embarrassingly, with a very early shrine. Not even the shrine, it was the optional chest that I was trying to get. Timing is everything. It's the one where there's an optional chest where you can just put an item down on a switch and it makes the platform slant up, and then you climb up the platform and get a chest. And there's these 2 barrels that you're supposed to put down on the switch to make that happen. And instead, I stood the barrel up and tried to jump off of it and glide over to the platform, which didn't work. I put the barrel down in front of the platform and tried to climb up by jumping off that, and that didn't work. And then I accidentally knocked both the barrels off the side, so they fell into the abyss. So I started having to put my weapons down onto it, but I just dropped my best weapon off this side of the edge as well. It was so bad. It was really fucking bad. It's been 3 years, guys. All right, like I say, I last played this game in 2019. Is this? Are you? Okay, no. Yeah, been 3 years since I played this game. I played this game for the first time in 2019. I didn't even play a release, and I've not really touched it since. Just because, you know, it's a big commitment. But I wanna get another full playthrough done before Dry the Tears King. Oh, how long ago? Sorry, as in the VOD? Yeah, about 5 minutes ago. It was very recent. It was a fucking ordeal. Don't go anywhere. No, I'm the stream is ending soon, I'm afraid, Curry, and it's not going to continue for as long as it's going to take for you to sit there and see all of that, because it's a fucking, it's something. Elixirs. That's right, you can make elixirs by mixing bugs and other small creatures with monster parts. That's right, I do remember this. Nice. This could be good for if something is too stamina draining for me. Not quite as bad as your Undertale Hotland debacle. Maybe. That puzzle was just hard. That puzzle was really, really hard, and I'm too handsome to be solving puzzles. Too pretty to be using my brain and shit. I love the horses in this game. Look at these sweet little men. Why have they all got spotty asses? Well, not all of them. Spotty butts. It's the fucking goat! What is up, my king? We'll talk to him in a bit. That seems like a goodish enough place to leave the stream, especially considering that I will literally be back tomorrow, same time. So, I'm going to give my game a good old bit of a savey save. And, you know what? It's been a long time since I've raided anyone. So even though everyone's almost definitely leaving right now, I'm going to raid Deoman anyway. The Spyro speedrunning world record holder. He has no idea who I am, but I think he's cool, and I'd like to talk to him one day. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say, I'll literally be back tomorrow at the same time. I'm sorry about that display in the shrine. I'll be better next time. I'll do better. See you guys tomorrow. Bye!